Hi, welcome to the Shannon Findley Show, Episode 8. My name is Shannon. Today I'm going to teach you how to make macrame bracelets. There are two kinds of knots on how you make a macrame bracelet. These ones are square knots. This one is a twist knot. It's exactly the same as a square knot, except it twists because you make it a different way. And then I put them both together, and I call it square twist. And it's like the same, except it's square right here, twist right here, and square right here. Well, let's get started. I'm going to start off with the first one I learned how to make, which is square. I'm going to start off with the first one I learned how to make, which is square. Okay? First, you make a loop over, and then you put on any side. Righties always you do the right side first, and then you put the left side over, and then over the loop, and then you put it under the two ones, and then you put it through the hole. And then you have to pull tight, just like this. And if it's not tight enough, it doesn't look right. And see how the loop is on this side now? Well, then you do it on the left side. And then you just keep going, and so on and so on, and then it looks like this, or this. Again, loop, over, under, through. Pull tight. Now loop, over, under, through, pull tight. And then it's going to start looking like this, as you can see. And then and then you just keep going. So now let's start with the twist knot. You do the same thing, except you stay on your side that you do. So, see how the loop's on this side? You would do it on this side. But if the loop was on this side, for twist knot, you'd do it on this side. Okay? Well, let's get started. You do the same thing. If you're a righty, you start on the right side. If you're a lefty, you start on your left side. And then loop over. And it gets very tricky after a while, because as soon as you go through, on the same side more than twice, it just starts twisting and it turns into this. But I'll show you how it starts to get tricky. See, loop, over, under, through. And if they aren't tight, the same amount of tight, then they don't look good. And you have to make it it's really hard to explain. But after 3 or 4 of these, it starts twisting and twisting. And the way you do it is it starts out like little small twists. And then if you want it even more, you could do this. Twist it up. All that like that. And it gets really tricky after the twist, because then you get all stuck. But the thing I've learned is the part that pops out, see how it's like this? This part's up down, and this part's raising up and then going down. Well, you always use that side the whole time. And then you just keep doing it, and keep doing it. And then, well, let's get on to this very last one. It's really just like the square knot and the twist knot, except it's really easy. It's kind of harder because you're doing both of them at the same time. Of course, you start off like the square. If you're a righty, you go on the right side. If you're a lefty, you start on the left side. But loop, over, under, through. Loop, over, under, through. And you do that many times. And then you just and you don't do it on the same side until you get to the twist part. After like 5 or 6 times of this twist part. And then you stay on the same side the whole time. Just like this. And then it starts going in a pattern. It's like square, twist, square, or you could do twist, square, twist. It doesn't matter whichever pattern you do it, but like that's the way you can do it. And you like me and I have to go, so like me on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and bye.